Hello, Gina here, life designer, coach, and holistic Feng Shui consultant with Living in Shui. So today I want to talk to you about health and why is this important to me right now? There is a lot going on in the larger world. I'm sure there's probably a lot going on in your inner world for many of us. And in order for us to be able to show up strongly, to be who we want to be for other people, for ourselves, to contribute in the way that we want to contribute, in order for us to do that, we have to be, our energy and our tanks have to be full, right? So if we're feeling under the weather or drained or low energy, it's going to take a lot more effort to go out, and make the difference that we want to make for ourselves, for our immediate family, and for our larger communities. So that's why it is so important to take care of your health and your energy and do things that leave you feel nourished and restored so that you have as much energy as possible to give to those that you want to give to. So in Feng Shui, when you think about health, the center in the home for health is your kitchen. So your kitchen is a place that, is a home for nourishment, it's a home for family, it's a home, a source of sustenance. And there are a few really simple things that you can do, that all of us can do, many of us can do in our kitchens. And before I go into that, what I want to share as a life designer coach, I look at more than just space. I look at your mindset, lifestyle, and then how you can create a space and an environment that supports all of that, supports what's really important to you. So that's why I shared at the beginning why am I talking about health in the first place? Why is health really important? So I would think about that for yourself. Why does your health matter to you? What does it feel like to be healthy? And then what do healthy practices, healthy habits, healthy lifestyle, what does that look like to you? If you were living that, what would you be doing in your life, to bring that vision into reality? And then for each individual person, there's going to be different details and nuances and ways that you can add special enhancements to your kitchen that are going to be personal to you. And I want to start with really basic things. So 2 areas of your kitchen I would encourage you to look at is your fridge and your countertops. So for your fridge, it's not just what's inside your fridge, it's also what's outside of your fridge. So, we've just gone through the holidays, maybe you've got postcards, different things, outside of your fridge, or whiteboards or messages that are no longer relevant, or you write something down and that it's 2 weeks later, a month later, it's passed and it's still not erased. So when you think about visual clutter, whether it's on your kitchen or on the outside of your fridge, or whether it's on your countertops, it's a reminder of postponed decisions. It can be a reminder of postponed decisions. So if you think about it like, maybe you haven't put something away or taken something down from your fridge because you haven't decided, what do you want to do with it? Where should it go? Should I throw it out? Should I save it? And surrounding ourselves with an environment that has these layers and these reminders of postponed decisions, of things that we're putting off for later, can contribute and weigh on us energetically, versus having a clean and clear slate is so powerful and so clearing for the mind, for the body. So that's the first place I encourage you to start. Look at your fridge, see if there's anything on the outside that needs to be cleaned, take it off. So here's what my fridge looks like before, and here's what it looks like after. So even by removing just a few things, it looks a lot clearer than it did before. And by giving the things that you want to keep more room to breathe, they now really stand out, and you can see those things that bring you joy, or little pops of inspiration or positive messages or whatever it is that you want to keep on your fridge are really intentional. And even the top of the fridge, everything is clean and clear. So it gives it just a little bit more feeling of ease. So now for the inside of the fridge, what I invite you to do is take everything out. Take everything out and clean it. When was the last time you've done that? I know for me, probably a while. And I use a really simple solution of half water, half white vinegar, and a couple drops of lemon essential oil, or even a squeeze of lemon. And this is a really natural, simple solution that I find not only cuts dirt and grime and grease physically, but also kind of energetically cleans and clears whatever space that you're using it for. And when it comes to our fridge and our health, and again, nourishment, sometimes your fridge can get full of things that are expired, or things that have gone bad or moldy, or things that you bought with the intention of using them for a super specific recipe and never did. So again, just taking an inventory of what you have and letting go of what you no longer need, what isn't even usable anymore, will help you have awareness around what's left. So you're like, wow, I had, this vegetable I forgot about, or whatever it is. Your fridge and your kitchen is a source of not only health, it's also a source of abundance. So knowing what we have and using those resources and not letting them expire, not letting them go to waste, is an important source of abundance and health and nourishment for ourselves, for anyone else that's in our household. So taking that time to really be aware of what you have so that you can use it to the fullest is important. And then filling your fridge back with only those things that are aligned with what health means to you. So if your fridge has been full of holiday cookies or whatever it is, great, that's fine. And what is important to you now? So asking yourself, what do I want to help fuel my body? What do I want to feed myself that is going to leave me feeling nourished and healthy? So that's part one, your fridge. And now we'll go on to your countertops. So your countertops can be a catch-all, right? I don't know if you've experienced this in your home, but maybe you come home, you put your backpack down, you put your keys down, you put your purse down, you put whatever else down, and it slowly starts, being this home for lost items, for things that don't necessarily have another home that's easy to place. And again, when your kitchen counter becomes something that's just full of stuff, again, that piece of clutter, of what impact clutter has on us energetically, on us mentally, because health isn't just about your physical health, right? It's also about your mental and emotional health. So when you walk into your home at the end of the day, or you first come into your kitchen in the morning, and when you're greeted with clutter and an environment where you can't find something, maybe you're looking for your keys and you don't know where they are, and that frustration already starts to build and that anxiety already starts to build, that's not helping us create the type of health we want and the type of feeling we want to feel in our bodies, in our minds, so that we can feel as rejuvenated as possible to go out into our day. So if your counter is starting to look like, that catch-all, take a moment, again, clear everything off and take that opportunity to clean it. Again, you can use that solution of water, white vinegar, lemon, or whatever solution you prefer. Clean it off and then intentionally place back only what you want and only what you need to use in the kitchen. And for those other things, to combat that place being the countertops being a catch-all for everything, see what often accumulates there, whether it's your keys, whether it's your bag, and can you designate another spot for them so that you're not just cleaning this kitchen once and then it's going to turn back around into the same environment tomorrow, but see if you can intentionally choose where these other items can go as a home so that they're not landing here. So I invite you to take a moment and look at this space and see and notice, how do you feel looking at this space? And now take a look at this space and see What do you feel looking at this countertop that's different from the previous version? And notice, do you feel your breath get a little bit slower, or your energy and your mind begin to relax a little? And just the more you can bring awareness to how you feel in different environments in your home, whether it's cluttered, when it's clean, when it's this color, when it's that color, you'll begin to notice what kind of environments leave you thriving and what kind of environments leave you feeling the way that you really want to feel. So again, I took everything off, I cleaned it, and I put back only what really needed to be there and what was in line with, my own goals of health and wellness. So if it's eating more fruits and vegetables, you can bring in fruit bowls. Lemon is a beautiful, bright, vibrant energy you can add. It's the same reason why I use it in cleaning supplies. Seeing this pop of color adds a really wonderful energy to any space. So I've got fruits and vegetable bowls. I also have plants. Plants add a lot of life, a lot of vitality to your space. And if you're growing herbs or anything else, even better. Edible plants are a great way to pour your own love and nourishment into something that then grows and thrives, and that can feed you back in return. So filling your space with plants, with colors, and also what you take out of your space, noticing what all of those things leave you feeling. And again, those pops of color, the art, the personality, the things that you love that remind you of things that you love, filling your kitchen with that is such a great way to enhance the energy, because again, your kitchen is something that you use multiple times a day, that you go to feed yourself, to cook, to nourish your family, and to have it really be a space that supports you to do that, that welcomes you in, that invites you to come cook here, come spend time here. That's going to enhance your own health and well-being, and then have a ripple out effect into everyone else that you interact with, whether it's people in your own home or it's your community. So again, tying this Feng Shui, this practice, back to what really matters, I find is what is most motivating and most inspiring to really help me make the changes that I want to make. So I hope you experiment with some of these tools today. Again, try out your fridge, try out your countertops, see what difference it makes to really create and surround yourself with a space that supports you. And if you try anything, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about it. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.